As the camera glides across a futuristic cityscape, the silhouette of a compact, yet confident figure emerges. It's not just another car. It's a rebirth. Meet the 2026 Fiat 850, a name once synonymous with European flair and urban freedom, now reimagined for the electric age. Back in the 1960s and 70s, the original Fiat 850 was more than just a small car. It was a cultural phenomenon. Beloved for its affordability, charm, and go-anywhere spirit, the 850 helped put an entire generation on wheels. It wasn't about horsepower, it was about heart. And now, decades later, Fiat has brought this icon back, not as a retro tribute, but as a bold new statement. As we shift focus to the all-new 850, the transformation is striking. Sleek LED headlamps, smooth, aerodynamic curves, and a minimalist, modern presence that still carries whispers of the past. It's an electric evolution, honoring its roots while charging into the future. Whether it's gliding through busy city streets or turning heads on the open road, the 2026 Fiat 850 is ready to redefine what it means to drive a legend. Sliding into the driver's seat of the 2026 Fiat 850, you immediately sense the blend of retro soul and futuristic ambition. The cabin wraps around you with surprising sophistication, clean lines, soft-touch materials, and a layout that feels both intuitive and inviting. A crisp, floating infotainment screen sits front and center, offering smooth access to navigation, media, and real-time energy usage, all easily controlled with touch or voice. Alongside it, a sleek digital instrument cluster delivers everything you need to know in bold, customizable clarity. As we tap the start button and silently roll out onto the street, the Fiat 850 comes to life, not with a roar, but with a whisper of electric power and smooth acceleration. The car's instant torque makes city driving a joy, zipping through traffic with ease, while the light steering and compact footprint make tight turns feel effortless. But don't be fooled by its small size. The 850 is surprisingly planted on the road, offering confident handling through curves and a suspension setup that keeps the ride comfortable yet engaging. Whether you're navigating urban sprawl or cruising a scenic highway, this car feels like it's in tune with the driver, always eager to respond. Add in advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and traffic sign recognition, and the experience becomes not just enjoyable, but stress-free and future-ready. As we transition into a dynamic driving sequence, carving corners and accelerating with ease, one thing becomes clear. The Fiat 850 isn't just back, it's better than ever, and it's built to be driven. Pop the hood. Or more accurately, take a closer look under the floor and into the electric architecture, and you'll find that the 2026 Fiat 850 is every bit as smart as it is stylish. Depending on the trim and market, Fiat offers a range of powertrain options, including a fully electric version and a mild hybrid variant designed for maximum efficiency without compromising everyday performance. The electric 850 is equipped with a compact yet potent motor that produces around 117 horsepower and instant torque delivery, translating into lively city acceleration and smooth highway cruising. The mild hybrid version, on the other hand, pairs a small turbocharged engine with a 48V battery system, enhancing low-end torque and reducing fuel consumption without the complexity of a plug-in. No matter which version you choose, the 850 is tuned for urban agility, quick takeoffs, and nimble maneuvering, making it a joy to pilot in crowded traffic or along twisty roads. And it's not just about speed, it's about sustainability. The 2026 Fiat 850 proudly carries Fiat's commitment to reducing carbon footprints. The electric version offers a range of approximately 200 miles on a full charge, ideal for city dwellers and suburban commuters alike. And thanks to fast charging capability, you can top up from 20% to 80% in just about 30 minutes. For the eco-conscious driver, the materials used throughout the car, including recycled plastics and low-impact upholstery, add another layer of responsibility to this Italian icon. As a cutaway animation reveals the clever battery packaging and powertrain layout, it becomes clear the 850 has evolved into a car that's not only ready for the modern world, it's built to help shape it. Whether you're going green or just looking for a smart, stylish drive, the new 850 proves that performance and efficiency no longer live on opposite ends of the road. After spending time behind the wheel, exploring every curve and every screen, it's time to answer the big question: does the 2026 Fiat 850 live up to its legendary name? Or does it fall short of the icon it aims to revive? The answer, quite honestly, is a resounding affirmation. Fiat hasn't just dusted off an old badge for nostalgia's sake. They've engineered a true modern classic that balances heritage and innovation with remarkable finesse. On the plus side, the design is a standout, charming and retro-inspired without feeling gimmicky, perfectly sized for urban mobility and unmistakably European in its character. The tech inside feels fresh and accessible, with intuitive controls and thoughtful details that make it feel more premium than you'd expect in this category. The electric and hybrid powertrains hit that sweet spot between performance and eco-consciousness, offering enough range and punch to make everyday drives engaging, not just efficient. Of course, it's not without its limitations. Backseat space and cargo room may not suit larger families or road trip warriors, and some drivers might wish for an all-wheel drive variant or a higher performance Abarth version to fully satisfy that enthusiast craving. But for its intended audience, city dwellers, first-time EV adopters, and those who crave style with substance, the Fiat 850 hits its mark with precision. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. Instead, it embraces what made the original 850 beloved: simplicity, character, and joy, now reinvented for a world that's faster, smarter, and more demanding. In the end, the 2026 Fiat 850 doesn't just revive a nameplate. It revives a feeling that driving can still be fun, expressive, and personal. It's not just a car, it's a story on wheels. And for that reason, we say this: the icon is back, and this time, it's electric. As we step back and look at the 2026 Fiat 850 not just as a single model, but as a symbol of something bigger, one thing becomes clear. Fiat is evolving, thoughtfully, deliberately, and with a keen eye on what tomorrow's drivers want. The new 850 represents more than a nostalgic throwback. It's a strategic glimpse into Fiat's future, a blueprint for how the brand can combine emotional design, sustainable innovation, and accessible technology into something truly unique. Fiat has always stood for individuality, charm, and mobility for the people. And now, it's positioning itself as a serious contender in the next era of electrified, urban-friendly mobility. What comes next? Could we see an electrified revival of other classics like the Panda or Uno? Perhaps a performance-tuned Abarth version of the 850 for those craving even more excitement? Fiat's shift toward electrification and smart mobility might just usher in a new golden age for compact cars. One where driving is joyful, green, and unmistakably Italian. Now, we want to hear from you. Has Fiat nailed the balance between past and future with the 850? Would you consider this as your next urban runabout or weekend cruiser? And what other models or concepts would you love to see reimagined through this electrified lens? Drop your thoughts, predictions, and dream concepts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation about where Fiat should steer next. And if you're as excited about the future of driving as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a deep dive like this. Because the story of cars isn't over. It's just shifting gears. And Fiat? They're just getting started.